Hello everyone, this is Melanie from Stray Cow Farm. Welcome to another video. And I really just want to say I appreciate anyone who has showed up to watch any of my videos. I'm just saying, I really do appreciate it. But I'm just sitting here, I got a little crud, I don't know what, courtesy of my husband, we share a love like that sometimes. But we're okay, just a little cruddy. But looks like it's going to rain again. I'll tell you, it has just been a really rainy summer for Georgia. I know not everywhere has been like that, bless your hearts. There's been a lot of drought, but we have really had the rain, and thankfully it hasn't been too much at one time, you know. So my garden has fared well. I think that's one reason why I still keep getting peppers out of my garden. Although, yesterday, my wonderful husband got all that up and tilled me part of a spot so that I can plant my fall garden. So I'm excited about that. So that'll be coming up. It's going to be seeds. I do have a little bag of like little onion bulbs that I bought. They were discounted, marked down to $1 from the spring. And I thought, hey, I'm just going to try and see how it goes. I've done bulbs before and didn't have as good a luck as with starts, but it was only $1. So I'm going to try that and see how that works out. He brought in the sweet potatoes. We didn't have very many plants because I'd never grown them. I never had even found plants, sweet potato plants, to plant, but I did this year. So I planted them, and there's some, what is that, butternut squash, I think. Hadn't ever grown that before either. And a couple of big pumpkins and a watermelon out of the garden, some sweet potatoes. Let me see if I can show y'all. I need to spread them out, but it's going to rain, and so I need to look up exactly how. I know you have to cure your sweet potatoes, and probably they squash and look pretty dirty, but hey, Marsh. But I'm going to spread them out, but he brought those in, so it's not a whole lot, but every little bit helps. It's okay. Well, let me see if I can put you back where you belong, so I'm not too wobbly. We good? Oh my gosh. Y'all, look at my freckles. Let me not get too close. Okay, so today's video. In fact, I'm not really sure what all I'm going to do because I'm doing this before I actually put it all together. I have so much footage of things because I did a really long clean with me, like Monday motivational cleaning reset kind of stuff. I think that's what some people call it. Because Mondays are the worst for me at my house because Sundays I really do try not to do very much. But I have that. I have a grocery haul. I went flea market shop and I had some cooking. So I don't want a video to be too long because I really don't like to watch one that's too long. So I'm going to see how I may end up doing 2 videos. So if I do, the other one will come out sooner than a week. So we'll see how that goes. So we are just going to get busy with that. And I also want to just say that if you are here and you're watching till the end, can you just say hey or something? I would love a comment. Y'all don't have to be shy. I know I have subscribers, but unless there's something about YouTube I don't understand, I don't know who all you are unless you've told me, so to speak, or I have seen a comment from you before. So I would really rather you not be so invisible unless it is just your prerogative to remain one of these silent people online. I appreciate and respect that. So, but if you would just say, hey, smiley face or something, just let me know that you're there because I really do appreciate anyone that watches my videos. So, with that being said, let's see what all I put on this video today. Okay, so it's Monday and it's Labor Day, so guess what? We gotta go to work because I have a day off. I don't have to homeschool. And normally Mondays are like a reset day for me because Sunday I really do try not to do anything. I try to let that be my day off. Not doing any work. I really do try because I felt like that was something God said, just have a day of rest, whether it's Sunday or whatever. But that's a good day for me. Even though I teach at church, but to me that's a privilege. That's not work. But Saturday I was also busy, so I didn't really get to keep track of everything and keep the control of the chaos down. So today is extra scary. In fact, so scary. I really don't want to show anybody, but God told me to do this. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it cheerfully. Although it does make me want to say that if you know me and I turn this camera around and show you my mess, that you close your eyes or at least squint really good so everything's blurry and you can't really tell how bad it is. But we're going to get busy because we do have somewhere to go today to have a little bit of fun. But I got to get this under control because it's stressing me out. So let's just do it. Blessing the mess.
kind of do this while others are going to bed. So, and I just wanted to share a scripture that I really already talked about on here before, but I wanted to kind of use it in a different light. And it's in Philippians 4, when it talks about for us to think about whatever is true and noble, what is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable. If anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. And I just wanted to share this because God really helped me with this scripture in how I was having to deal with maybe difficult people, especially where I worked. But it was like he was encouraging me to think about what is good or praiseworthy or admirable about each person that maybe was stressing me out. You know, in the workforce, you got people anywhere, anywhere. You can have people that stress you out, you know, whatever is going on. There may be a particular situation. So I really started doing that. Instead of the first thought that comes to my mind when I think about this person was not, oh my gosh, not that person. Yeah, that was not a good attitude. God does not have that attitude about these people. He loves them. He loves us when we were sinners, that he sent his only son to die for us. So I shouldn't have that attitude either. I should not have a first thought of, oh my gosh, you know. But to respect all men, because all men are created in the image of God, and for that reason alone, we need to treat people with respect. Respect God's creation. Okay, so I started doing that. I started thinking about personality trait. Maybe this person did talk more than they worked. But they also had a great sense of humor. Made me laugh. Made work better when you have somebody that makes it more pleasant like that. So I just started doing that. Just started thinking about them as a person, what I did know. If I didn't know them very well, I was like, you know what? Jesus really loves them. You know, and not getting caught up in their faults, their negativity, what I think is wrong with them. Because then I cannot truly love them well, like the Bible talks about in Corinthians. You know, we're supposed to even love our enemies. So, you know, but when I started doing this, it really did help me to have really better relationships with people too. And it helped relieve my stress, you know, along with some other advice that I felt like God gave me. And as I started implementing this in my life, I had this dream, and I know I don't bank on dreams, horoscopes, or the stars or anything like that. I put my trust in God. But you know, God did create dreams, and every once in a while, I've just had a dream that I just knew it was from God. A lot of times there's a lot of symbolism in there, and I'm not really sure what it means. If it was a concerning dream, I just pray about it and leave it up to God. But I had this dream after I started implementing this, and in this dream I was walking along with another person in this junkyard. I mean, junk. It was just, you couldn't even see the ground. It was just junk. Trash heap, you know. It was like a junkyard where you go take your trash off at. And me and this other person are just walking along, and all of a sudden I look down and I see this flower, just beautiful flower, just growing up in the middle of all this trash. And I said out loud, oh wow, how beautiful. And the other person I was walking with said, what are you talking about? What is so beautiful? There's only trash. It's just a bunch of garbage around here. What are you talking about? And I said to this person, it depends on what you're focused on. And after I said that and I started walking some more, another flower popped up. And another flower popped up. And before long, the whole area, instead of garbage, was flowers. And I was walking in a field of flowers. And I was just so happy. And after I had that dream, I just felt like God was confirming that that was a godly attribute, that was following Scripture, and it was His way of dealing with things. And it just has started me, and I have seen more and more blessings of truly living like that, focusing on the good in people and situations, and it has truly helped me and blessed me with relationships with people. So I just wanted to get on here and share that to encourage you to do what Scripture says. Not what I'm saying, but what Scripture says, and focusing on the good things that are out there in the world, because they are there, and to focus on them, and it will truly be a blessing to your life.